You have memorized a whole speech and you're presenting it in front of the audience. Everything is going smoothly. Suddenly though, your brain goes blank. You don't remember what the next point is. You're stuck and everyone is looking forward to hearing you speak. What will you do? Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Varsha and I'm a public speaking coach. One of the biggest fears a lot of people have before entering a stage to speak or even to perform is what if they forget and make a fool out of themselves. Does that ever happen? Yes, it does. Many times. People go forward to speak and freeze because they forget why they were there in the first place. The mistake that leads to the situation is pretty simple. Memorizing your speech. Memorizing your presentation word for word is a sure way to lead to disaster. If you want to feel safe in your ability to present, then memorizing is not the way to go. What else to do then? I cover most of this in my video on how to prepare for your public speaking session. Be sure to check that out. But what if you have already memorized and then go forward to forget what you're about to say? Here is a tip that I would give you when that happens. Start a sentence with a word where you stopped. There's this game in India which is called Antakshari where the players compete with each other with songs. One person sings a few lines from a song and then stops. The next person has to think of a song that starts with a sound or a word which the previous person stopped singing. It's a pretty interesting game. You'll be doing the same thing with your speech. Suppose I was talking about dreams and goals. So it was something like, goals give you a direction in life. Each person should have a specific goal. And then I get stuck. How can I go forward with my speech? I forgot what I had prepared. So I'll quickly think of how I ended the previous sentence. Specific goals. What can I say more about specific goals? I can say a sentence like, specific goals means something that is unique to us and something that we are sure that we would enjoy attaining. And how can I continue? When we attain a specific goal, we feel confident and that boosts our self-esteem. You can keep going on and at some point you might remember what you had prepared. Once you remember, you can easily connect to that and then move forward, or you can keep doing this and try to make up a conclusion. Doing this may not lead to your most powerful talk where everyone is left mesmerized, but you can save yourself from being embarrassed. One important thing that you need to keep in mind is that to do this, you will need a lot of subject knowledge on whatever you are talking about. For example, if I'm asked to go forward and give a talk on engines, I would not be able to go forward using the method that I mentioned. I know nothing about engines. If I'm ever asked to give a talk on engines, I'll have to learn from scratch. I would once again request you to watch my video on how to prepare for your public speaking session. Preparation is one of the most important steps. It is a basic step and not completing this step well would only lead to troubles. Now, to attain the ability to be able to continue the speech the way I mentioned, you will need practice. If you're not used to forming spontaneous sentences at the moment, practice would help you develop that skills. You can do it by playing a story game where you find yourself a partner and then each of you complete the other person's sentence and form a story. Keep a limit to the number of sentences or a time limit to complete the story. It need not be a story. It could be a topic like plants and you both compete with each other and make sentences. Make sure that you don't repeat the sentences. This would help you gather information about many different topics and also improve your overall imagination. You can also play the above game alone where you challenge yourself and keep talking about a topic. If you're interested, I'm providing a free 7-day email course on how to be a pro at public speaking. All you have to do is subscribe to the link provided in my description box. Now, reading is something that I would highly recommend you to begin if you're looking forward to being a great public speaker. Even if you're watching my video just to get one talk done, I would still suggest it. Here is an analogy that I keep telling my students whenever I recommend them to read. Imagine that you have bought a brand new garden hose with an amazing spray gun that gets your work done quickly. It has got all these amazing specifications and you're really excited to use it. You connect it to your pipe and turn on the tap. You aim at a spot to check the distance that the sprayer covers and press on the button and nothing comes out. There's no water in the tank. It is the same way when it comes to speaking. You can learn several strategies and techniques on how to be an amazing presenter. But until you don't have the subject knowledge on what you're going to talk about, you cannot speak. Hence, gain knowledge, read, and read. I hope you find this video useful, and if you did, please don't forget to click on the like button. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see several other videos on public speaking. Feel free to use the comment box below to share your opinions or questions, and I would love to go through them. Thank you.